I guess we should get started. What do you all think? Yeah, so actually we wanted to start with a scientific poll to see where everybody felt they were at. So it should just pop up. I would ask people to consider how the day was, your experience. Was it awesome or just okay? Just like that commercial where the doctor's just okay. Mia, which I don't know what that is. You have to ask our German friend. And then Dutch friend, and then horrible. So those are the four choices. We'd love to see what folks put down, and please be honest, because we can only, if you think it was horrible, we'll hopefully please you the next time, which is tomorrow, quite frankly. I'm not seeing any results. Are you withholding results? Okay. So we'll give everyone a moment to complete that.
So far, no one is saying horrible, which makes me really glad.
Yeah, yay. Yay. That is excellent. But maybe you could share it with the rest of the group.
I don't know if I can, though. Let me see what it says. Sure. Yes, I can. So I will, did I just do it?
Yes, you did it. You did it very well. Thank you.
All right, so
we're doing pretty well. And I would say, you know, we've still got room for improvement, which is great. Okay. I'm sure some of you have participated in these virtual kind of events before. And hopefully you'll have a favorite session by the end that you really like. And I'll be honest, I'm really hoping that the May PDE for next year happens, but we don't know really. So we just have to live with that. So anyway, my name is Danny Perkins. I was on in the beginning where Lynn did the introduction, and I'm just sort of wrapping up the conversation. I'll make sure by the end we do any housekeeping issues. So, but I just thought it would be really great to hear if anyone would like to share something they're walking away with. That would be wonderful. Don't all turn on your mics immediately because it will get overwhelmed.
I'll go. I was going to just say, Danny, you know that at the event when we're all together and everybody's sitting at those little tables and they're talking and talking and talking, and then it spills over. So I'm not sure how everybody got so bashful at this event, because usually we're not a quiet group.
How about just to say, you know, my takeaway, I listened to Tony Bell and thinking about selling your cause. And I thought it was really helpful because it's one of those places where I feel funny asking for money. I'm not asking for money for me, but for my cause. And really some of his thoughts about, well, you know, if you built this relationship, it's natural that at some point you're going to ask. And so it's okay, by the way, whatever the answer is, but it's perfectly natural. I think that was really helpful for me to hear because it just feels a little bit unnatural to me. Other folks that walk away with something.
This is Ellen Rowe. And I just want to say that you know what a big fan I am of the youth survey process. So I wanted to say thank you for sharing Dr. Unger with us. He at least gave me some insight into those 17 questions and that instrument. So thank you very much.
That's fantastic. And that really was the reason we did that, right? Because it is fair to say, hopefully everyone walks away going, you know, this wasn't just pulled out of the thin air. There was some purpose and thought put to it. And it doesn't meet everyone's needs exactly, and it never will. There is no such thing, right? I mean, we have to accept CYFAR is diverse, right? And so that's really important. So thank you, Ellen. Anyone else with some comments?
Autumn is too shy to speak, so she's typing in the chat.
Oh, yes. Are there comments in the chat?
I'm not shy. Y'all know that. seriously, Dr. Unger's presentation was timely and I think really important for our work. He specifically talked about 9 factors that looked a little bit like positive youth development factors, but a little bit more was there. And so I'm really thinking about how I can build that into teaching program design at NC State and in my department, as well as in how I coach and how I think about working with the different program sites that I get to work with. So.
Yeah, that's great. So I really do. I appreciate it. I've known Michael and his work for 2 decades now. And he has definitely grown it into something I think worthwhile and very helpful, very practical. So other than that, I want to make sure we leave some time. So tomorrow we'll start at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and is 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Now,
We
beyond,
also have folks from Hawaii, Danny. Come on.
I know, so I have no idea what time it is. I think we should have the conference there next year, if possible. But no, so just remind you of that. It's really critical. If you're having any problems or if you have burning questions, you of course know that you can email cyfarpdta@umn.edu. No problem, anytime, day or night. Doesn't mean you're going to get an answer day or night, but you certainly can do the emailing whenever it's convenient. You also can email your coach. You will have a chance tomorrow to be speaking with your coach, and encourage you to come and engage in that conversation and to push both the coach and the folks around to think about how we turn that into a solution-focused discussion. With that, I'm going to turn it back to Suzanne and see if there are any specific housekeeping issues we need to deal with.
Yes, since we are switching from the book club to meeting with our coaches tomorrow, we need new Zoom links because we will not all be able to join on the same link. So I will try to send a message out to everyone tomorrow morning with the new Zoom links. But if you, for some reason, don't get that, go to cyfar2020.scad.com because we will update that one as well, so that you can join your coach for some checking in time.
And I did have a few people ask me about that book club, and I'll just say, due to the executive order, we had to make some different arrangements. If you have interest and want to talk to someone offline, there is nothing stopping you. Would encourage you to do that if you're interested, and appreciate the quick turnaround the team has done to address this last minute change. I really appreciate that. But with that, I'm going to let everyone go and get back to whatever it is you have to do, or maybe you're done for the day. And thanks so much for joining us, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
And if the CYFAR PDTA team can stay on for a bit, that would be much appreciated.
Yes, and if you're not part of the team, we're going to kick you off in about 60 seconds. So just so you know.